This broadcast is being brought to you by Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let us help you safeguard your family's future while focusing on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having a right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional, ready to guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. So reach out to Rita Stewart at 804-677-7555 or on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, or you can email Rita at rita.stewart@fiveringsfinancial.com. Crossroads Community Service Board. Problem with gambling? It starts as a thrill, a chance to win big, but for some, it can turn quickly into a dangerous cycle. Chasing losses, feeling isolated, and losing control. Don't let gambling take over your life. There is help. You are not alone. Remember, it is illegal to gamble under the age of 21. If you or someone you know is experiencing problems from gambling, call or text for free confidential help 24/7. You can call at 1-800-GAMBLER or text 800-GAM. Crossroads Community Service Board wants to help you look for the warning signs of suicide. Those who talk about suicide or express thoughts about wanting to die are at risk for suicide and may need your attention. Take all threats of suicide seriously. There are 3 ways to check out the signs of suicide. First, look. These may be the signs that someone is at risk of suicide: acting anxious or agitated, behaving recklessly, sleeping too little or too much, withdrawing or feeling isolated, showing rage or talking about seeking revenge, displaying extreme mood swings, increasing the use of alcohol or drugs, looking for a way to kill oneself, such as searching online or buying a gun. Be sure to listen. Individuals considering suicide may talk about feeling trapped or in unbearable pain, being a burden to others, feeling hopeless or having no reason to live, wanting to die or to kill oneself. Learn. These are the ways to help. Take a training like mental health first aid, assist, or safe talk. Contact your local community service board or behavioral health agency. If you or someone you know needs support now, call or text 988 or chat 988lifeline.org to reach the 988 Suicide and Crises Lifeline. For more information, visit lockedandtalk.org. Crossroad Community Service Board services the counties of Amelia, Buckingham, Charlotte, Cumberland, Lunenburg, Nottoway, and Prince Edward County. If you would like to reach them, you can reach them at 434-392-3187. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Legendary Culture Films wants to tell you about 2 great movies. First, Black Sheep. Black Sheep is currently out on Tubi, and it is about a young hustler trying to make the transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and then it turns into war in the city. Black Sheep currently right now on Tubi. And in October, on the 19th, you'll see Legend Has It, which will be premiering at the Bowtie Movie Theater in Richmond, Virginia. It's about a young warlock who seeks revenge on his mother's killers. It's an action-packed thriller that will have you out of your seats. Legend Has It, coming soon from Legendary Culture Films. Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, Bernard's Towing is there to help you get your car where it needs to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. Contact us at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-5111. Big Jack's Cooking. Big Jack's Cooking specializes in Southern soul food. Comfort food, that is. Big Jack can be reached at 8830 Audubon Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002, or at 804-405-0330. Or if you want to go and check them out online, you can reach them via email at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. Big Jack told us once during a broadcast, if it's comfortable, he'll cook it. So make sure you check out Big Jack's Cooking at 804-405-0330. Quality Exterior Services LLC, where your yard is our priority. Our services: lawn maintenance, gutter cleaning, pressure washing, flower bed maintenance, yard cleanup, and much, much more. Our services include basic gardening tasks such as planting perennials, annuals, shrubs, and trees, lawn and garden maintenance services like mowing, trimming, and pruning. Areas that we serve: Amelia, Blackstone, Chesterfield, Farmville, and all of the surrounding counties. We are licensed and insured, commercial and residential. Remember, your yard is our priority, and you can reach us at 804-591-6027. Last but not least, Dream Clean LLC with De'Ara Jones. We specialize in commercial and residential cleaning, move in slash move out cleanings, post construction cleaning, and organizational services. You can reach us at 804-933-5314 or on our Facebook page at Dream Clean LLC. Remember, get a dream clean with the Dream Team. Dream Clean LLC. Well, while you're at it, why don't y'all head on over to the Legacy Maker Sports Network social media pages and give us a follow and a like. And I'll might as well give us a subscribe and a share while you're at it. You can reach the Legacy Maker Sports Network on Facebook and LinkedIn at Legacy Maker Sports Network. You can reach us on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at Legacy Maker Sports, and on Twitter /X at Legacy Maker SPN. Our website is www.legacymakersports.com, where we are building a legacy one day at a time. And if you would like to donate to the Legacy Maker Sports Network, you can donate at our Cash App at $LegacyMaker15 or on PayPal at legacymakersports@gmail.com. Welcome, everybody, to Darrell Owens Legacy Maker Sports Network. I wanted to give you guys a quick update. We're waiting right now because Greensville had a little bit of traffic issues, but they are here. They're warming up, and we'll be bringing you tonight's contest as the number one seed Amelia Raiders take on the number 8 seed Greensville Eagles in this 2A regional tournament matchup here in the quarterfinals. So once again, thank you all for tuning in. We can't wait to have you sit back and enjoy the broadcast. We'll be back here soon. and gentlemen, we are here at Amelia County High School for tonight's matchup between your Amelia Raiders, the number 1 seed in the 2A region, taking on the number 8 seed Greensville Eagles. Warming up here just a little bit. We will have the game starting for you in just a little bit. So y'all stay tuned here on the LegacyMaker Sports Network for tonight's volleyball action. We've got a big one as we get closer and closer to find out who will be regional champions, and then on top of that, who's going to make it to state. So the Raiders have big state aspirations on their mind after last year's run, and they're hoping to win the regional championship this year after falling short in the regional finals last year. They lost the first game of state, and they're hoping to bounce back from that as well. So we'll see if they can make all that happen. But they got to face a tough Greensville Eagles team today, which we'll see here next on the LegacyMaker Sports Network.
cold. Once we get pumped, we can't be controlled. We out here rolling, achieving goals. Either you okay with it or leave the road. Hey, get out the way, beat, cause we coming that energy, please keep. Ain't no faking, right, the nation bleeds deep. Yup, like the late great Speedy. Ain't our domination. Whoa, no slack motivation. Whoa, till we hit top destination, we going all out to the end of regulation, huh?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here for tonight's matchup between the number 1 seed Amelia Raiders and the number 8 seed Greensville Eagles. Should be a fun matchup coming here from Amelia County High School, and we'd like to thank everybody for tuning in for tonight's matchup. Now, this is the first, not the first round. The first round, we saw Greensville get a win in their first round matchup, as now they will take on the Raiders in this one. The Raiders, the winner of this one would take on Bruton and King William, I believe. And so that's another matchup that will be interesting to see here in the next couple of days to see how this kind of plans out. Now, the way the region is working, the region will have a game tonight, then they'll have a game on Monday, and then the championship will be on the 13th at the higher seed. So while they're getting everything set up here, once again, we'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. So just a little bit of an update on that. So the Raiders take on Greensville tonight. They'll take on the winner of Lunenburg and Bruton. Bruton and Amelia had a battle last year in the championship game. As we get things started, it's going to be a little difficult tonight. Both teams rocking the white with the green and the gold. So for those who are wondering which side is which, the Raiders are going to be on the right side of your screen, and on the left side of your screen will be Greensville. A good start here. Both teams feeling themselves out, trying to figure out how to get things rolling, and some good back and forth action to get started. And Wiggins will get the point for the Raiders to get things started here in this first set. So 1-0 Amelia. As we'll see number 8, Alexis Henderson, start things off, serving for the Raiders. Wiggins will get it over. Mason. Rather slams it home. A little basketball terminology, but a nice spike there by Rather, who is this year's 2024 James River District Player of the Year. That makes it back-to-back years for the Raiders with the District Player of the Year. Last year, Ella Ceased was the James River District Player of the Year. This time it's Rather, who also has first-team honors, along with some of her other teammates. Hope Arrington, Emily Patterson, Reese Owens. Also first team was Zakia Wiggins being second team, all district. And the Raiders off to an early 3-0 lead. Henderson serving. And that won't go out of bounds. And it's a 4-0 Raider lead. Oh, and a rare mistake there by Wiggins will give Greensville their first point, as that one will hit the net. And now serving for Greensville is Amazing Bronix. And the point is going to be scored there by the Raiders. Great job there by Emily Patterson. First team all-district for Miss Patterson. Raiders up 5-1. And Mason not able to get a good control of that one, as it makes it a 6-1 matchup here in the first set for the Raiders. Patterson still serving for Amelia. Rather slams it home once again for the point of 7-1 Raiders. Tasia Rather, the strength, the power, unmatched by many. As Patterson will serve away once again. A little bit of touch on that one. Patterson, Rather, a little tap. Oh, my goodness, the power coming from Rather. And Lucy Watson did the best she could. Excuse me. That was Shade Pickett did her best there to try to combat it as it goes into the air for point number 8 for the Raiders. Patterson ready to serve once again. And that point will go to the Raiders. Unfortunately, Pickett couldn't get anything going there. 9-1 for Amelia right off the bat. Good start for the Raiders. Lady Raiders having themselves another great season. A great effort there by Tanaja Raines. But another point for the Raiders. 10-1. Here comes Patterson once again to serve. She's been on fire until that point. That one hits the net. And point number 2 for Greensville. Now serving for the Eagles is number 10, Lucy Watson. Rather. More power coming from Rather. And another point for the Raiders, 11-2. So we got a sub coming in as Wiggins will come out. And number 6, Bailey Watson. So Watson for Watson. So we had one Watson on the Greensville side serving, and now we have Bailey Watson serving for the Raiders. Bronix couldn't get enough on that. And another point for Amelia, 12-2. As we'll see Watson serve once again. And the Raiders, 10-point lead to get started here in the first set. And now Reese Owens makes her way into the point column there with a great spike, and it's 13-2. Reese Owens, who also, we talked about her making all district for the Raiders, first team in her senior season. And, you know, most of these ladies, multi-sport athletes. Reese herself played golf. We also seen her on the softball field as well here as in volleyball. Rather also doing softball. Now, I'm not 100% sure Rather does basketball. I don't want to sit there and act like I know when I'm not 100%, and I probably should know. But it's in the bloodline. So 15-2. As Watson serves, and that one will hit the net. And a point for Greensville. And we'll see Camille Walton serve for Greensville. Rather able to retrieve it. Oh, nice tap. And a little bit too far there for James. Point for Greensville. Just a little too much power. That one hit the roof, but kept it alive. Point to the Raiders. 16-4. A great start for Amelia. There's a serve. James tried to just dump it over the net real smooth there. Owens, and a little too far, and a point for Greensville. And we'll see Pickett serve here for Greensville. Sade Pickett. And a little too far to the outside, and a point for Amelia. 17-5. This first set is going just the way the Raiders wanted to go. Eagles going to have to find a spark here. The Raiders are on a roll as Reese Owens will serve this time for Amelia. And Pickett, oh, good dig there by Pickett. And that one's a little too far. James, a little bit too much power here in this first set. And a point for Greensville, 17-6. This time, Tanaja Raines will serve. And that'll go out of bounds. Pickett tried to put a little touch on there, but not enough. It goes out of bounds, and a point for Amelia, 18-6. As we have a substitution. And that one's going to go short for another Raider point, just short of the net. And we'll see number 3, Zakiya Wiggins, make her way back into the game here for Amelia. Riley James will serve for the Raiders. 19-6 here in the first set. And Patterson finds a way to get it in there for a point. Raiders just a couple points away from winning the first set. An impressive first set for the Raiders. Good battle going here. That one, the Raiders couldn't get it going there. Greenville gets the point, and it'll be 20-7. And a little update from earlier. Yes, Tasia Rather is first team All-District in basketball as well, all the way around. Yeah, I don't know how to give out the superlatives here at Amelia High School. You look at me now, you be like, whoa. Like, one time most athletic, but not anymore for myself. But I would not be surprised if Rather would win that superlative this year as the Raiders get another point, 21-7 here in the first set, as Rather will return back to the contest. Hope Arrington serving. Oh. And Mason had to duck out of the way. 22-7. Arrington with the serve. Now the Raiders just 3 points away from winning the first set. And a point, Emily Patterson. 23-7. And a very smooth first set for the Raiders. Up, setting up Rather, and that's just hard to stop. 24-7, the Raiders on the cusp of winning the first set. As Alexis Henderson will try to serve here for set point. And achieve. The Raiders win set number 1, 25-7 in impressive fashion. And what a great start for Amelia. Did a regional runner-up last year. Seemed to be on the mission to get things started here in this one.
like to give a shout out to our first set sponsors. That was Dream Clean LLC with Darrell Jones and Bernard's Towing. Thank you for all you do. And make sure you check out their amazing businesses. Bernard's Towing. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact us at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-511. And, of course, Dream Clean LLC with Darrell Jones, commercial, residential, move in, move out, post-construction, and organizational services. Get a Dream Clean from the Dream Team. So make sure you check out Darrell Jones and Dream Clean LLC at 804-933-5314. Our second set will be brought to you by Big Jack's Cooking, where you can reach them at 804-405-0330 or on Gmail or an email at Big Jack's Cooking at gmail.com. Too many words, y'all. Got mail and all that stuff mixed up. But anyway, Big Jack's Cooking at gmail.com. You can reach him there. And, of course, Legendary Culture Films with the latest two movies from their arsenal, Black Sheep, which is currently on Tubi and coming to Tubi soon. Legend has it. So make sure you check out Legendary Culture Films soon. So a great start for the Raiders here in that first set, winning 25-7. And the Raiders were in cruise control for the most part of that set. And if you're Greensville, you got to find a way to combat it, but it's hard to stop Rather. Rather has been a monster so far in this one for the Raiders. So we'll be back in just 35 seconds here to get the second set started here on the LegacyMaker Sports Network. So the Raiders will get things rolling here in the second set. Ariana West will get it started. Rather, and a great job with the block. Oh, no, they're going to say the point goes to the Raiders. I thought it was a great job there by the Eagles, but point by the Raiders. So an early start here as West will serve once again. 1-0 Amelia. And that one will hit the net. Point for Greensville. As Watson serves. James, West, Patterson. Oh, great job there by Raines, sending it back over. And, oh, good effort there by Mason to save it. And another great effort by Mason for Greensville. And just a little bit of a tip. Is that going to be too far? James has to save it. And now Rather, West. Good back and forth here to start this set. And then Rather spikes it home. James River District Player of the Year. Showing once again why she is dangerous we talked about the athlete that she is, and in multiple sports, she's only 180 rebounds away in basketball from becoming 1,000 rebound or joining the 1,000 rebound club, which is just amazing. I know I never got there. Amazing athlete that Tasia Rather is. Rather once again. Man, what a start here for Amelia. 3-1. And Emily Patterson will serve here for Amelia. Patterson with the serve. And Owens will get the point for Amelia. 4-1 Amelia. And we've got a timeout here by Greensville. They'll talk some things over as the Raiders hold a 4-1 lead here in the second set. All right, so back from quick timeout as Patterson will serve once again for the Raiders. Trying to keep it alive with the Eagles, but the point will go to the Raiders. 5-1 Amelia. Oh, going backwards there. It's Camille Walton. West setting up Owens. And once again, the home court advantage turns its head for the Raiders, 6-1. Patterson and the ace by Patterson, 7-1. She had a successful run in that first set. And now once again, Patterson showing why she's first team all-district. And another one. Back-to-back aces for Emily Patterson. Another serve by Patterson. They've been on a roll, and it continues. 9-1 Amelia here in the second set. Patterson is cooking once again. And I'm going to say out of bounds and point for Greensville. It was close. The official had to really think about it a little bit. And we'll see amazing Bronix serving here for Greensville. Rather, and the point goes to Amelia. And we'll see Zakia Wiggins serve as Bailey Watson comes in for Emily Patterson after an impressive performance. 10-2. Raiders up. Ooh, off the shoulder of Bronix. And 11-2 Raiders. It was almost like a defense mechanism. She tried just a bad angle there for Amazing. Here comes another serve. Good back and forth here from Amelia and Greensville, and they're going to say point Greensville. So out of bounds there for Rather. It looked like it was right along the line there. That's a tough one. Comes a serve there by Walton. And Rather, oh, good dig there by Pickett. And that somehow found a way for point number 12 for the Raiders. And that one was a little too far. Point for the Raiders. Owens with the serve. Had to get some number correction. Sorry, I went silent for a second for the Raiders. A little short there for Watson, but currently on the court for Amelia. We got Middlebrook, Stokes, and now Sierra Patterson now coming on the court. Here's a serve by Raines. 13-5. Make it 13-6 for Greensville. As Tanaja Raines will serve once again. And that one goes flying out of bounds as Lucy Watson tried to dig that one out, but it goes flying into the crowd. 14-6, as we'll have Meadowbrook serve here for Amelia. Brennan Meadowbrook after the serve. Raiders trying to keep it going. That goes out of bounds. And Raiders get the point. And that one's a little too powerful there for Meadowbrook. So James back in. And serving is Kylie Barber for the Eagles. And that one, too much power there by Watson. 15-8. As Barber will serve once again here for the Eagles. West. And Wiggins will punch it through for point 16 here for the Raiders. 16-8. We'll see Rather make her way back in. As Stokes will come out. And Ariana West. Here's the serve. And it's going to be a no, she gets the point. That one dropped in there for the Eagles. So Watson will now serve 16-9. Patterson able to get a piece on that one. And Zakiya Wiggins, oh, point goes to Greensville. (16-10). Greensville not out of it here, only down by 6 points. Watson will serve. A little too much power, and now Greensville's a little bit closer, 16-11. The Eagles are not going away. Had some troubles early in the set, but now they're in the mix. Rather, that one goes flying into the air and out of bounds for another point, 16-12. And here come the comeback here for the Eagles. Watson is on a streak here for Greensville. Oh, boy. As you can see, Walton, she thought she had a chance. Hits off the net twice. Point for the Raiders. 17-12. It looks like we'll see Reese Owens come back in for Amelia. Here comes the serve from Watson. Raines will get a piece. Rather able to get it over. And now Pickett, that one's got a little too much power from Pickett. Point for the Raiders, 18-12. Served by Watson. And that one hit off a couple. They're still trying to keep it alive, and not enough. Point for the Raiders, 19-12. A good effort there by Greensville, just not enough. And Watson is still rolling for Amelia. And that one will go out of bounds off of Medea Good. So Good has some struggles. Now coming in the game is Hazel Clark. So Hazel Clark comes in for Amelia with a ovation from her teammates. There's the serve. Off the net, point Raiders. And now we'll see Ava Ellington come in for Amelia. For Wiggins. Rather coming through full force. Oh, they keep it alive. Great effort there by the Eagles. And Owens gets the point for the Raiders, 22-12. Raiders on point right now. 7 straight points. Make that 8 straight points for the Raiders. It was 16-12. Now the Raiders are cooking, 2 points away from set number 2. Watson, and that one comes flying to the Greensville bench. And set point coming up. Can Watson put it away here? Set point for set number 2. And that one is going to hit off the hands of Watson. And that was this set number 2 will go to the Raiders 25-12. Once again, we'd like to thank our second set sponsors, Big Jack's Cooking. Make sure you check them out, 804-405-0330. And of course, Legendary Culture Films, Born Legend Entertainment. If you want to check out 2 great movies, coming to Tubi soon, Legend Has It, a brand new movie that just premiered a couple weeks ago at the Bowtie Movie Theater. And then Black Sheep, which is currently out on Tubi as we speak. And in our third set sponsors, we're going to have 3 sponsors for our third set. First, we've got Rita Stewart, Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. If you're trying to get your finances in order and you need just a little help getting there, Rita Stewart is the woman for you. Make sure you give her a call at 804-677-7555, or you can reach out to her on multiple platforms on Instagram, the World Wide Web, Facebook, and of course an email at rita.stewart@financialringsfinancial.com. And then we will have Quality Exterior Services LLC, where your yard is our priority, with lawn maintenance, gutter cleaning, pressure washing, flowerbed maintenance, yard cleanup, and much, much more. Doing licensed, insured, commercial, and residential services. So make sure you check out Quality Exterior Services LLC, where your yard is our priority. And last but not least, the Community Service Board, Crossroads Community Service Board, where they are locked into 2 campaigns where they're close to their heart, where they're trying to help people out, suicide warning signs, trying to help people figure out those signs of suicide, that they can help people out in their time of need. And of course, on the gambling front, if you're having trouble with gambling, they're here to help you with that as well. Call 1-800-GAMBLER or text 800-GAM. So I know it's FanDuel out there now. It's tough these kind of days. You want to go out there, you want to have fun, and it gets a little bit tough out there. You lose that parlay, you get hurt. So just make sure you check that out. Once again, everybody, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors. Third set is about to get underway, and Greensville will be serving. Once again, for those who are wondering, like Darrell, there's a lot of white and green and gold going on here. Greensville is on our left side of the screen, and on the right side of the screen are the Raiders. As we'll have Erica Mason to serve here for Greensville. And the Raiders are 1 set away from moving on to a Monday contest, but this is not over yet. Oh, great effort to keep that going there by Henderson. Point's good. So the Raiders get the point. And Henderson will serve. Greensville keeping it alive. Raiders setting up for something. Patterson tried to get it. That one hit a couple times off the ceiling. And the point for the Raiders, 2-0. Point Raiders as Wiggins gets the point for Amelia, 3-0 by number 3. There's a serve. And Wiggins is on fire right now. 4-0 Amelia. And we've got a timeout by the Eagles. We'll be back here in just a minute here on the LegacyMaker Sports Network. Back from the timeout here with the Raiders up 4-0. Oh, good effort there by James to keep it alive for Amelia. Watson tried to get it over the net, hits the net, and 5-0 Amelia. The Raiders 6-0. Another point as the great serving by Alexis Henderson continues. And 7-0 Amelia. Setting up Patterson in it. Greensville keeping it alive. Nice rally going on here. And there it is. I was just waiting patiently as Rather spikes it home. Point number 8 here for Amelia. 8-0 here in the third set. Henderson continues to serve amazing here for Amelia. Just a bit outside. Point for Greensville, their first. Oh, wait a minute. So they said a point Amelia, but then the referees confer, and it will be a point for Greensville. So 8-1. Whew. I'm gonna tell you what, I wouldn't want to be on the other end of that. 9-1. And now serving for Amelia, number 4, Emily Patterson. Wiggins gets it over the net. Oh, and Rather tried to spike it home, but it hits off the net. Point for Greensville. 9-2. Watson serving for Greensville. And out of bounds. Owens tried to do a little something there, but unfortunately for the Raiders, point goes to Greensville. Watson. And a little far. That'll make this a 10-3 game. And Zakiya Wiggins will be serving here for Amelia. And that one goes flying out of bounds. 11-3. As Wiggins will continue to serve here for Amelia. A great effort there by Mason. The point will go to Amelia as James gets just enough. As West will come in for James. Here in this quarterfinal matchup, the Raiders, if they can secure the victory, will move on here Monday. Wiggins' serve goes under the net. Probably not thrilled about that. 12-4, Amelia up. So we see Patterson make her way in the game for Wiggins. And if the Raiders can pull this one off and finish this one off, then they will await the winner of Lunenburg and Pruden. Lunenburg being in the district, that's a team that they see all the time, so it's always going to be a battle when the different district foes. But like I said, with the Raiders, it's going to be a very tough matchup against a 4 seed, especially when you know what that team can bring, especially after that championship matchup we had last year here at home. It was just amazing for the regional championship, with the Raiders coming up just a little short. There's a serve into the net, and point for Greensville, 13-5. We'll see Kylie Barber come out with Akira Benton coming in. Also on the floor is Jacqueline Moore for Greensville. So point goes to Greensville, 13-6. And the point, that's an ace there by Pickett. 13-7. Good effort by Greensville to keep things going. Oh, and Moore didn't look like she was expecting that one. And we got a point for the Raiders. 14-7. Reese Owens will serve for Amelia. Oh, what a great shot by Patterson. 15-7, halfway there. And Owens will serve here. That one's high, and a second effort there by Mason, not good enough. Owens will serve with the score 16-7. That one goes out of bounds near right over the head of the Greensville bench area. 17-7. As Owens will serve again for Amelia. And Owens went diving to try to save that one, but the point will go to Greensville. 17-8. And now we'll see Tanaja Rain serve here for Greensville. And that one's too far by Rains. 18-8, 7 points away for the Raiders to move on. Wiggins will come in for Patterson. Patterson, full power. Rains tried to get a piece of it, but it goes off the back wall, and point number 19 for the Raiders. West serving now for Amelia, and an ace by West, 20-8. As Watson will make her way in for Patterson. And the Raiders 5 points away from game point. Or match point, your choice. Probably match point. So good effort. But the Raiders now with point 21. So Ellington and Clark coming in for Amelia. West serving, and that one will hit the roof, come back down. 22-8. 3 points away for the Raiders to move on here in this quarterfinal matchup. Pickett. And Benton was just able to get it over the net. Point Raiders. 23-8. 2 points away. And Rains diving to the floor, but it wasn't enough. Match point coming up, and West is serving for match point for the Raiders. All for Rains, been able to get across. They're setting up, and point going to Greensville. 24-9. Clark couldn't handle that one. See Walton come back in for Greensville. More coming off. Here's a serve by Mason. It's a little too far. And that's it. Oh, well, maybe it's not it. Okay, they're doing this over. So Mason will reserve here. I don't know what happened. Maybe they wasn't ready, but Mason will reserve. And too much power there by Watson, making it a 24-11 game. Mason serving once again for Greensville. Raiders trying to put it away, 1 point away. And point, Ava Ellington, and that is it. The Raiders will win this one. 3-0, and a great effort by the Raiders getting the win. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we will wait to see who the Raiders will take on. They will take on the 4 seed, the Bruton Panthers, or they will take on the 5 seed, the Lunenburg Chargers, a very familiar opponent. So we'll find that out. That'll be the Monday matchup. Hold up. I think Coach Hawkins gets on this. So there it is, Bruton. I guess that answers the question. So the Raiders will be taking on Bruton, and that will be the matchup on Monday. So we plan on being back for that to bring you that semifinal matchup. The Raiders are just this close to punching the ticket back into the state final. So we'll see if they can make that happen, but they got to win a very, very big matchup on Monday. With that being said, we want to real quick, one last time to shout out our sponsors. Once again, Community Crossroads Crossroads Community Service Board. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm all tangled up here. If you're having problems with someone with gambling, they need some help, hey, give them this number, 1-800-GAMBLER, or they can text 800-GAM to try to get that gambling problem out of their system. They're here to help, and if you just need someone to listen to, they are there for that. Also, they want to help with getting you guys figuring out those signs of suicide. And if you want to check out the Lock and Talk Virginia, just check out the Crossroads Community Service Board, and they will help you get where you need to be. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm so tongue-tied tonight. And then, of course, Bernard's Towing. Remember, call us once and be hooked. Contact us at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-511. Also, Rita Stewart Legacy Financial Wellness. If you're trying to get your finances in order and you need help with that, make sure you check out Rita Stewart at 804-677-7555. Big Jack's Cooking on Otterburn Road here in Amelia, Virginia, 8830 Otterburn Road. It's right up the street from the school if you just need to know where exactly it is. That's 804-405-0330 or at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. And, of course, Quality Exterior Services, LLC, where your yard is our priority. With the services of lawn maintenance, gutter cleaning, pressure washing, flower bed maintenance, yard cleanup, and much, much more. They license and insure commercial and residential company. So make sure you check them out at 804-591-6027. And then you've got Dream Clean LLC with Darrell Jones at 804-933-5314. They do commercial, residential, move in, move out, post-construction, and organizational services. Get a Dream Clean with the Dream Team. Dream Clean LLC with Darrell Jones at 804-933-5314. And last but not least, remember, y'all go over to Tubi and check out Black Sheep right now from Legendary Culture Films. Their latest movie, which just dropped a couple weeks ago in the movie theater, Legend Has It, will be coming out on Tubi soon. So be on the lookout for those updates for Born Legend Entertainment and Legendary Culture Films. If you get an opportunity, head over to the Legacy Maker Sports Network and check us out. You can hit us up on Facebook and LinkedIn at Legacy Maker Sports Network, on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at Legacy Maker Sports, and on Twitter, I still call it Twitter, or the X, at Legacy Maker SPN. Or you can go to our website at www.legacymakersports.com. Again, everybody, I'm Darrell Lawrence, Legacy Maker Sports Network. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you all Monday at 6 o'clock for a big semifinal matchup between the number 4 seed, Bruton Panthers.